Why Arkansas?
I mean, it was obviously jumped out to me when I got in the portal. A bunch of teams reached out, but I mean, you guys were ranked number one for almost the whole season, and I've been following along since we played you guys freshman year. So once I got some interest, it was a pretty easy decision for me.
Take me back to that freshman year and what you remember about playing Arkansas and what stuck into your head about the Razorbacks.
It's an unreal experience. I actually got to play Mississippi State this year, and I honestly thought that you guys had the better experience as a program as a whole. Like playing there, it was just awesome to be there, even as the away team. So the fact that I get to be on the home team now is even better.
Talk about your season a little bit. Probably statistically, some things were maybe, and I know it was only 25 games compared to 2019, but it looks like you had a pretty good season in 25 games this year.
Yeah, I was off to a pretty good start. I tweaked my hamstring in like early April, so I kind of shut it down for a while just to make sure it didn't happen again. But yeah, it was a good season overall. I mean, I think the team as a whole would have liked to done a little bit better, but personally, I think I did pretty decent. Yeah.
Six home runs, 5 doubles, 2 triples. I mean, offensively, the numbers are there. Talk about your defense a little bit as well behind the plate.
Yeah. So a funny story. I actually just started catching senior year of high school, so it's kind of not new, but I have a lot of experience playing the infield and the corners, especially. I played a lot of third and first at Kent as well, but yeah, I take a lot of pride in both my offense and defense, but especially in catching recently because I didn't have that much experience going into college, so I kind of taught myself a lot once I got there.
You mentioned versatility. I mean, how much do you think that can help you at Arkansas being able to play multiple positions?
I mean, I think it's awesome, especially at a school like of that caliber. There's awesome players at every position, and any way I can get on the field at a team like that would be an awesome experience.
What were the conversations like? I would assume you talked to Coach Van Horn, but you may have talked to Coach Thompson. I don't know who all you talked to in the process once you got in the portal.
I talked to both of them. So Coach Thompson reached out first. He just sent me an email and we just started getting in contact. And then eventually I got to talk to Coach Van Horn, and then we had a Zoom with my family involved, and we loved everything about it. I mean, I thought they did an awesome job recruiting, and it was a pretty easy decision once that happened.
Casey Opitz, I don't know how much you watched him or have seen him, but that's who you would be replacing. I mean, just kind of maybe similarities in your game or what you know about Casey and what you got to replace here at Arkansas.
I mean, I've watched Casey since freshman year. I mean, I think he's a great catcher, and it's definitely big shoes to fill, but there's definitely some stuff that I can learn from him, no doubt. I've played at a school like that. I mean, he's got some crazy experiences. So watching him, especially this past season, I've definitely learned a lot.
When you look at the number one team for the majority of the season, the excitement that you have, you kind of mentioned that at the beginning, but really the excitement you have joining a program that the opportunity, the expectation to go to Omaha every year. I mean, what's that going to be like your final year?
I mean, it's a dream come true for me. That's something that I've been thinking about since high school. Like I wanted to go to Omaha since I was a freshman in high school, and the school I was at, I mean, we were good, but I just don't think we would have the opportunities that a school like this would. I mean, this is the highest caliber of baseball that college has to offer, and I think that the opportunities will be there, and I want to take advantage of it.
What's it going to be like leaving Ohio and coming to Arkansas?
I mean, I've had some experience leaving. Freshman year, summer ball, I was out in Rhode Island, and I played in the Cape in Massachusetts. So, I mean, I've been away from home for a while, so I don't think it'll be too bad. But, I mean, it's obviously rough leaving the family, but it'll be all right, especially with college town like that. I'm excited to see what it's like.
Facilities. When you were here freshman year, the indoor facility I don't think was built yet, and then the new facility, the pitcher lab, new facility in the right field. I mean, what did they showcase to you in their process?
So freshman year, I think it was raining, and we got to go inside where the like the infield and the cages are. We were inside one. They allowed us to use that one, and that was the best indoor facility I've ever seen, let alone the new thing that they're building. So Coach Van Horn was talking about how the players didn't even get to see it till the end of the year, and I'm excited, especially if I'm the first, like a part of the first team that gets to be inside of there. I think that's an awesome opportunity.
You mentioned the fans. What do you remember about the fans? Did you watch any of postseason, seeing the 11, 12,000 fans that were here? And what do you think that's really going to be like when they're rooting for you next season?
Yeah. I mean, it's unmatched in college baseball. I think you guys have the best fan base there is, and I'm excited to be a part of it. I've never really experienced anything like that, so the opportunity's there, and I can't wait for it.
What's next for you?
Right now, I'm shutting it down for the summer. I'm gonna get some rehab going for my hamstring, just because I don't want to have to deal with that once I get there. But maybe late summer, I think I'm gonna pick up some at bats, just start getting ready for the fall. But other than that, not much.
Where do you think your strengths are, and what kind of player, you know, will people see Michael Turner be at Arkansas?
Um, I think my arm strength is something that a lot of people have noticed over the past 3 years, and also my bat. I mentioned to another guy yesterday that I have more walks and strikeouts in my career, Kent, which is something I take pride and play discipline. I don't like to swing at bad pitches or anything like that. But yeah, my arm strength has always been a part of my game, and I think I'll be able to utilize it at the SEC level as well.